rooms. All right, I'm going to show a demonstration of how you can use the actual breakout rooms. So this is whether you have used them or not, you will see examples of how we do this. Before you actually do your breakout room setup and division in the meeting, you do need to make sure that you enable breakout rooms. So go into your Zoom settings online and just make sure that it is checked off. Before I show you this demonstration though, I do want to share something. So the full disclosure is I invited some friends who were kind enough to volunteer to be part of this demonstration. Only I didn't realize until after we were done our call just how much the little breakout room instruction box was directly covering my face or the faces of other people in the call. And while that is not ideal, you are still going to learn exactly how to run the rooms. It's just that some of our faces might be blocked out for some of it. And because my friends were kind enough to join me and I didn't want to call them all back, I'm just going to leave it in. So I just wanted to give you a heads up. So let's see an actual example of how you set up and change the settings for the breakout rooms. So I'm now going to put these participants into breakout rooms. So I click on the menu that says breakout rooms. Now, because I did a test, there are already a couple of rooms, but I'm going to choose recreate. And you will have a few options. You can select how many breakout rooms you would like to have. And if you were to toggle this up or down, you can see that Zoom automatically does the math and tells you how many people are going to be in each room. Now, in this case, we have 4 people, so I'm going to create 2 rooms. The first example I will show you is to have Zoom automatically do the decision making for you. You can just assign automatically. So I'm going to recreate these rooms. All of the individuals have been put into 2 different rooms, and then I click Open All Rooms. So now every single participant has received an invitation to join a room, and then they will hit that button and then join the room, and you will see that each time they accept, then they are being pulled out of the main room, and then by the end of it, you will be the only one left in the room. One of the things that I want to show you is that all of these people are in this room and we can actually send a message. So if I wanted to say you have 1 minute left, I could just put that in here and then send the broadcast and it'll show up at the top of everyone's breakout room. But for now, I am going to close all the rooms and invite everyone back. When you close the rooms, they will have 60 seconds to come back into the room and they will see a countdown, sort of like you are seeing on the screen here, but it does give them the option to come back in the room early. So once you start to close the rooms, then you can actually do that. So now everyone is back. So let's do another version. So we are going to recreate the rooms, and this time I'm going to assign them manually. So maybe I know I want to put some people together. So in this case, in order to assign, you simply click the assign button and then check who you want to go in a room. For example, if I want to put the first 2 people together, and then I go to the next room and I put the last 2 people together. And then I'm going to open all of the rooms again. So they'll be invited again. This time though, I have decided who's going to be paired together. This can be really helpful if you want to make sure that you are putting people together, whether that is by position or what you'd like them to talk about. For example, when I am working on, say, the Enneagram, I'll often put similar types together. Now, I'm going to close all the rooms and show you another example, because you can actually have the option to have people choose their own room, which is actually a really helpful tool. If maybe you want to have people have the option, perhaps you have a couple of different themes to your rooms. This is a really great way to do that. So if I say recreate and let participants choose their rooms, then I'm going to create those and I can actually rename them before I let them choose the room. So let's say that the first room is intros. This is for people to maybe go and introduce themselves.